Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel All Subject Corners from ASC. Today I'm going to tell you about a lesson in science, the subject science called Air and Water 10th lesson. So now I am dividing this chapter into two parts again. First part is water and the second part is air. So now I am telling about the water. So welcome back. My name is Jila Kitsaja, studying 5th class in Ashram Public School. Let's get started. Water. The water we use mainly comes from rivers, ponds, lakes and wells. Rainwater is the main source of water on the earth, on the planet of the earth. Often substances such as dirt, mud, sand and gems makes this water unfit for use. We call these substances as impurities. The impurities are of two kinds: soluble impurities and insoluble impurities. Insoluble impurities are the ones that dissolve in water. Example: common salt and sugar. Insoluble impurities are the ones that do not dissolve in water. Example: mud and sand. Now we will see how to remove the impurities from the water. Removing impurities from the water. Different methods are used to remove soluble and insoluble impurities from the water. Now let us learn about removing soluble or removing insoluble. Okay, removing insoluble. Now let us learn about removing insoluble impurities from the water. Removing insoluble impurities such as sand can be removed. Removing insoluble impurities such as sand. Insoluble impurities such as sand can be removed by filtration or sedimentation. Let us learn about the method of filtration that is used to remove insoluble impurities. In this method, insoluble impurities are removed by passing the impure water through a filter paper. Let us look at an example. A mixture of sand and water can be removed by filtration. A circular piece of filtration. A circular piece of filter paper is taken and folded twice to make a cone. This paper cone is placed inside a funnel. A flask is kept below the funnel and the mixture is poured through it. Through the funnel. The sand is retained on the filter paper and the clean water is obtained in the flask. Now let us look about sedimentation, also known as sedimentation and decantation. It involves the following steps. Step number one. The mixture of insoluble impurities such as, for example, muddy water is allowed to stand undisturbed in a beaker. After some time, the mud particles settle down at the bottom of the container. As sediments. This process is called sedimentation. Then the clean water is in the upper part. Clean water is poured into another gun into a separate container without disturbing the sediments. This process is called decantation. The rate of sedimentation can be improved by adding special chemicals such as alum. This process is called loading. Now let us see how loading helps Now let us see how loading can be used to separate dirt particles suspended in muddy water. A piece of alum is suspended in a beaker containing muddy water. The alum particles attach themselves to the dirt particles suspended in muddy water, making them heavier. The dirt particles settle down at the bottom of the container. Completed, guys. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.